We are live and we're talking about Temple reviewing Bill Maher. We're reviewing Temple reviewing Bill Maher, right? I don't know if you guys want me to watch actual Bill Maher's video after. Let me know if you want me to do that after. But first we're gonna look at Tim Pool and what is this article he's reviewing. By the way, I know Daily Mail is crap, okay? Don't come at me right now in the live chat. This is Tim Pool. Tim Pool often picks websites that are not very good. Because, yeah. Anyways, but Tim Pool is reviewing this article. And the article is about this video that Bill Maher did. And the title of the article that he's reviewing says Bill Maher is slammed for saying that Democrats should make an issue of Amy Coney Barrett's Catholicism. I almost thought I'm going to have a tongue twist with that one. Because being nuts is relevant. That's funny. Okay, so I see Suha here in the live chat is saying audio is great. I see Ghost Bunny is here. Tim is here. Katie is here. Hans is here. Oh, and also the Babylon Project is here. Awesome. Cool. Guys, if you are not following us live right now and you're not in the live chat, make sure you are subscribed to this channel, but you also hit the notification bell so you could actually participate in the live discussion so I could read your comments and I could see what you guys think, right? By the way, I got my Twitter back. Yay, guys. We're back. Armin Navabi is back on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter in the description. Link to my personal Twitter is in the description. Guys, every time these Hindus come after me and I lose my Twitter account, if the Twitter account comes back, that's validation that all of the reporting was wrong. Like when I tell you guys, like I didn't do anything wrong. When I tell you guys I didn't do anything wrong, and you guys like, I don't know, maybe Armin, maybe you did violate the rules. If I did violate the rules, why am I back? Why am I back? So the fact that I'm back, that means that it was mass reporting. It's not that I violated any rules, okay? If I did actually violate the rules, my account would remain suspended, right? Yeah, so I was saying congratulations, Armin. Lucas saying, I blame these live streams for my sleep deprivation. Hi everyone. Oh, look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, again, Terrell saying, so I lost my Twitter, I came back, and it got resuspended again briefly because it's heavily under attack, and now it's back up again. Okay? Nope, it's not. It's back up again. Hey, did it go restricted again? Nope, we're back up. Yeah, I know. It keeps going because every time I come back up, it just gets heavily reported and gets resuspended. No, I'm back up. It's public now. Oh, Ghost Bunny saying I'm gonna have to get Twitter so I can sim there too. Oh, thank you. That's great. But guys, again, so every time I post something right now, the Hindus are like really going after. Anyways, let's go after. That's why I keep getting. Let's go. Let's review this video. Hold on. Let me know when I start playing it if you can hear it.
It's kind of sad to see what's become of Bill Maher. He's got...
It's funny because he keeps liking Bill Maher. Temple is like, Bill. Every time Bill Maher goes after like woke related stuff, okay, Temple is like, yay! Bill Maher is like, okay, he's different from the rest of the left. But then every time Bill Maher says something that is against Trump or against conservatives, Temple is like, oh, it's sad what's coming up, Bill Maher. It's almost as if Bill Maher says something I agree with, then he's great, he's going in the right direction. If he goes against what I disagree, if he goes against anything I agree with, then it's so sad. Bill Maher has lost it. He's lost the plot. Yeah, sure. That's how it works.
Trump derangement syndrome.
Trump derangement syndrome. Everybody, this is what they say. These like Temple, who pretends like he's not a right winger, and he is. This is what a lot of right wing people do. Everybody who disagrees with them on Trump is they just call it Trump derangement syndrome, TDS. That's all they have. That's all they have. They don't like, okay, if you tell them this is the reason, these are the reasons why I don't like Trump's policies, they're like, nope, 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 TDS, you guys have lost your mind. Everything that Trump does is wrong. That's what you guys think. They have nothing to say.
Trump derangement syndrome, and he's got, it's beyond just Trump. There's a kind of political bias exacerbation and shift happening among the left. I was talking to a friend recently who said that she used to be pro-choice but didn't agree with third trimester abortion, now telling me she's totally for it in any circumstance. And I was just like, how did that happen? Like, why did your principles change? Because mine didn't, right? I have no idea.
Your principles change because you reevaluate things and you realize you're wrong. You're wrong about something. Your principles changing is not a bad thing at all. Like, oh, mine didn't. My principles didn't change. As if that's something to be proud of.
But look at this story. Bill Maher is slammed for saying that Democrats should make an issue of Amy Coney Barrett's Catholicism because being nuts is relevant. Bravo, good sir. The Democrats warned.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Being nuts is relevant.
About attacking Amy Coney Barrett's religion because it will fire up Republicans to make them go vote. Now, Bill Maher is he's well known for his criticism of religion. But I remember the documentary he did called Religulous.
One of the things I like about Bill Maher, one of the things I agree with Bill Maher is that he never holds back going after religion, any religion, and it's consistent, Islam or Christianity. Okay, I don't agree with his anti-vax crap, right? But I cannot, I could enjoy, like, I don't have to agree with somebody 100% to be able to celebrate when they're right. Okay, I don't have to be like. Yeah, I could call out Bill Maher's anti-vax nonsense while appreciate his anti-religion, activism. The fact that he gives so much, he brings it. There's no other platform that is so mainstream, that is so anti-religion. Can we think of anything else? No. It's the most mainstream, high-profile platform that is so anti-religion is Bill Maher, and we should be able to take that. Like, we shouldn't be like, just because we disagree with him on his anti-vax stuff, that doesn't mean that we get what we can take, right? Yeah, he is anti. Yeah, he has tapped into. Sometimes he plays around with anti-vax. He's anti-big pharma, and that leads him to be anti-vax sometimes, which is kind of crazy. I mean, it's not kind of crazy. It is crazy, right? What? You guys didn't know that? Wait a minute. Bill Maher is anti-vax? Yeah, guys, you didn't know? Well, he's not like openly anti-vax, but like he is anti-vax though. Like he mistrusts anything pharmaceutical, and he was called out on it, and he says it a little bit less right now, but he never corrected himself. Toro saying not changing your mind and never reevaluating is called religion. Well, it's not. It's like religion, but yeah, I get your point. Yeah, you guys are saying sad to hear Bill is anti-vax. You guys didn't know this? But again, it's okay. The thing is that you shouldn't like completely throw someone away just because you have. Let me give you a tip, okay? Everybody you like has some ideas that you don't like, okay? Anybody that you like, you're gonna one day find out, oh my God, they actually believe this, and you're gonna be so disappointed. So just know from the beginning, so that you don't get let down. Because do not celebrate anybody 100%. Okay, never do it, because you're gonna be setting yourself up for disappointment, right? I'm pretty sure like I have many ideas that maybe you guys don't know about yet. That you guys are gonna be like, what the hell? Armin actually believes that, and you're gonna be like, wow, I actually follow this guy who believes this. It must be there. Okay, so just know that that's true about almost everybody, and then you will never get disappointed. Yeah, see? Katie's saying, yeah, I still like Bimar, but this was a bit shocking. People who don't ever change their mind or think doing so is bad, care more about having been right than actually being right. Wow, good point. Hold on, let's continue.
That was actually fine. I liked it. I don't consider myself particularly religious. I don't consider myself an atheist. Agnostic maybe isn't the right word.
So then there's you left out every single option. Wait, maybe deist.
But seeing this from Bill Maher is, to me, him going more extreme. Why? I vaguely remember this. I could be wrong. But I remember he mentioned something about how
This is not extreme at all. Compared, like, he knows his documentary with religious, right? Remember, you guys, that Bill Maher made that documentary. This is not at all his position right now. Is not at all more extreme than what he was saying in his documentary. Let me check something. Yeah.
how people were praying for him. This might actually be in Religious. People prayed for him. And as much as he doesn't agree with it, he said he appreciated it because it showed that they were willing to do something they thought would help. They were going out of their way to give him time and energy. And that shows that as much as he doesn't
Look at what he's saying. He's saying that saying people being nuts is relevant. Again, it is relevant, okay? Giving this positions very not people that are insane, extremely powerful positions is going to affect people's lives. That is relevant, okay? But he's saying that he thinks that this is a contradiction to Bill Maher's previous position, because in his documentary he was appreciative of people praying for him because he felt that even though it's nuts, at least they were trying, like they cared enough to want to like pray for him or something like that. Like it was he appreciated it or something like that. But that doesn't that doesn't contradict. These two positions are not mutually exclusive, right? I think that if somebody comes and does some, let's say somebody comes to me and be like, Armin, I really care about you, I want to protect you, let me cast this protection spell on you. I'm going to cast a spell that is going to protect you. I'm going to think that person is nuts, but I'm also going to think that person is kind. When I'm like, oh, this deluded person is trying to protect me with his magic spell. That's so cute. Thank you. You're a moron, but thank you. All right. Again, being thankful and grateful for somebody genuinely caring about you and wanting to protect you with like a magic shield. You could genuinely be thankful to that person and think like this person is kind, because he or she really cares about you. Like he's trying to like cast a spell and protect you. Like you're a kind person that is trying to do that for me. You're insane, but you're kind. Again, these two positions are not mutually exclusive. So that's why the same way, if somebody like prays for me, I say thank you to them. No, why not? Yeah, they think they're helping. I think they're wrong. I might tell them they're wrong if they think like they're not gonna get buttered over it, or if they show me some green light that they welcome me criticizing them. But if not, I'll just say like, well, thank you for your magic spells. Look at this. This person, I think you really missed the point on this one. How is Amy's faith a problem, but Nancy's a Catholic as well is not? You missed the mark by a mile on this one. I haven't even gotten started. Mississippi Pitbull. I think you missed the point on this one. We're like 1 minute 35 seconds in this video. How have I missed the point? We haven't even started addressing the point. You're Mississippi Pitbull. You're an idiot. Like, oh, you missed the point. We're like that halfway through. How did I miss the point? We didn't even address the point. You goddamn moron. Appreciate kind, crazy people. All right, let's continue.
I think it does anything. That was nice of them. They're trying to do something for him. Now, he's calling Catholicism being nuts. Joe Biden is a Catholic. Joe Biden says he is a practicing Catholic. Is Joe
Oh yeah, there we go. Joe Biden. Here comes your point. Oh, like here's the thing. You immediately went to calling to Tim calling out to DS, but you refused to acknowledge the context. We're getting to it. Hold your horses, you moron. Just wait, you idiot. All right.
Joe Biden is a Catholic. Joe Biden says he is a practicing Catholic. Is Joe Biden nuts? Okay, hey, I'll tell you what. I ain't going to vote for him. Bill Maher said so.
Yeah, so yeah, Joe Biden believing in Catholic faith being true is definitely nuts. Amy Coney Barrett as being a Catholic, believing in the Catholic doctrine is definitely nuts as well. What is the difference? It's the same thing when I say with Muslims or other Christians, right? So religion itself is completely crazy. It's nonsense, right? But a person being religious or not religious, or Muslim or not Muslim, it's not like a binary thing. It's not your mind on religion or off religion. Okay, it's not like an on or off switch. Okay, so for example, you could have a Muslim who is influenced a lot by Islam, and a Muslim who is influenced a little by Islam. Okay, it's more of a spectrum than a complete on or off, right? So just because somebody uses the label Muslim or Christian, that doesn't mean they're completely insane. Okay, but the more somebody is because Christianity and Islam and other religions are nuts, period, the more a Muslim or a Christian or a Catholic is influenced by their religion, by their moronic ideology, the more moronic their behaviors and their beliefs are, right? So you could have somebody that is like, let's look at the entire spectrum, right? Because somebody that is like just a Muslim, but they're what we call a nominal Muslim, right? Their behavior, their actions is very little influenced by Islam, right? I mean, it's still nutty that they call themselves a Muslim, right? But you go through their life, like maybe Islam has no influence in their lives or behavior, or and you could be like, okay, so given that the influence of Islam is very low in their life, then their behavior and their actions are not that moronic, right? But then you have somebody that Islam has a little bit of influence in their lives, right? And they pray 5 times a day, they fast, but other than that, not much influence. So these people, a little bit more moronic, okay, than a nominal Muslim. Again, saying somebody is like has moronic behaviors or beliefs, it's not that unique. Most of us have some moronic behaviors and beliefs. But given that religion is 100% moronic, if your life all of a sudden goes to the direction that is like, you're 100%, everything you do is influenced by Islam, there's everything that you say, everything that you do, you consider Islam before you do it or you say it, then yeah, you're 100% a moron. And everything you do and say is moronic, right? Same thing with, and this is a great example, like you have Joe Biden and you have Amy Coney Barrett. Both are Catholics. But Amy, what the things Amy says are a lot more nutty than somebody like Biden, because she is deep into the Catholic cult, and very specific Catholic cults, and she takes it a lot more seriously than somebody like Biden. So yeah, Amy's religious behavior is a lot more nutty than somebody like Biden, because she takes a nutty religion a lot more seriously. Therefore, she is a lot more nutty. Am I going to dismiss the fact that even considering yourself Catholic is nutty? No, I'm not going to dismiss that. Anybody who calls themselves Catholic at all is a moron just for that, because they're endorsing a system, an idea that is you know, that funds and protects the abuse of children. It seems like that's their main thing right now, right? So yeah, screw that, and screw anybody that even if they don't do anything Catholic, screw the fact that you're even endorsing that system just by calling yourself Catholic. So yeah, screw you. But again, I could be more critical of somebody who just uses the label Catholic, or maybe says some magic words here and there. I could be more critical of, compared to that. I'm more critical of somebody that is actually like really, really wants to follow the doctrine and also make it, spread this disease. Like do you think like Biden wants to bring the kingdom of heaven on earth? He doesn't want to do that. He doesn't give a crap. So he's been poisoned a little bit by the Catholic doctrine, but at least he's not going to spread it. Somebody like Amy is going to be put in a position where she wants to, enforce force these ideas on a whole bunch of other people. That's a lot more dangerous. It's a lot more dangerous. Let me see. Look, I think Mississippi Pitbull is now butthurt. Oh my god, I think I broke this person. I'm sorry. I'm sorry your butt hurt. Sorry, not sorry. Hold on.
And this is going to have a repercussion because Bill Maher, like many of these other people, are piling on Amy Coney Barrett, who seems very nice. I don't have any complaints.
Yeah, it seems very nice. Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, okay, she seems very nice. Is that how you judge?
Bill Maher, like many of these other people, are piling on Amy Coney Barrett, who seems very nice. I don't have any complaints about her. I know a lot of people who are Catholic.
Seems very nice. Yeah, there are a lot of people with some really, really, really dangerous ideas that seem very nice. That is not relevant. They seem very nice. Is that really? You're putting an insane person at the highest position in the judicial system in the United States, and they have extremely nutty ideas, and your comment on that is like, she seems very nice. Okay? Not a very good way to evaluate. Terrell is saying, it seems that the world does not have enough producers of lube given the number of butthurt people. Yeah, exactly. Good point, Terrell.
What are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to insult?
Look how goddamn hypocrisy on this show is outrageous! Oh my god, this guy is gonna explode.
What are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to insult these people? Tell them they're all stupid?
We could tell some of their ideas are stupid. Why not? Why not? What's wrong with that? If you have stupid ideas, be prepared to be called out for your stupid ideas.
Not work with them, not be friends with them, not buy from them?
Who said that? No, we could. Who said that? Who said that? What? Look at this. You're just making stuff up. Temple is, Temple just is such a strawman. He just makes stuff up. He's an idiot. Temple, you see, you're a moron. Okay? Who said that? Like we said, Amy Coney Barrett has nutty ideas. Okay? She has nutty ideas. She's a moron. Okay? And now saying like, does that mean we shouldn't be friends with them? Not buy for them? Who said that? Who said that? If we call out religious ideas as moronic, when did Bill Maher or any of us suggest that we shouldn't buy stuff from religious people or be friends with religious people? I'm sure almost everybody has moronic ideas, and they need to be called out. When did your entire channel is dedicated to what you consider moronic, to highlighting things that you consider being moronic. Does that mean that you're suggesting that we shouldn't be buying stuff from these people? Is that what you're saying? Look at the hypocrisy here. Your videos, Tim Pool, are the entire point of your channel is to find out left-leaning lunacy and highlighting it as moronic. That's what you do. And now when other people do that with religious views, and you're like, oh, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to... Yeah, call them out. That's what you do. Like, what... Does that mean we shouldn't be friends with them and not buy stuff from them? Who said that? That's the only way your channel is getting so much, like, that's how you're growing, because you just do strawmans of other people, and you're idiot. You're people as stupid as this guy. What is this? Who's this guy? The guy that is butthurt. Yeah. Mississippi Pitbull. People who are this stupid that just are so biased, they just eat it up. Because they can't see what you're doing. Because you strawman everything you don't like. And you make it so easy to attack people. Like, who said that? Look at this.
Are we supposed to insult these people? Tell them they're all stupid?
No, we don't tell them they're all stupid about everything. We just tell them that these ideas that they have is moronic. That's what we do. That's what we do. And that's what you do.
Not work with them,
not work with them,
be friends with them,
not be friends with them. Nobody said that.
Not buy from them,
not buy from them. Nobody said that. What the hell are you talking about?
That's insane. There are a large portion of people in this country, the majority actually, who are Christian, a large portion who are Catholic.
Yeah, and they're all wrong about their religion. They all have moronic views. If you believe in Christianity, I'm sorry, you have moronic views. You have nutty beliefs. Sorry, I don't care that you're a majority. It's just true. Okay? Are you a moron about everything? Probably not. Are you all the same level of moron because you're Catholics? No. The more you take the Catholic religion seriously, the more moronic your views are. So it's not just a binary thing. Again, the exact difference between Biden and Amy Coney Barrett.
And we live together. We work together. Well, here's what Bill...
Yeah, we work together, we live together, and we work together, and we call each other out when we have moronic views. That doesn't contradict each other.
Said. Commentator Bill Maher has drawn a backlash after calling Supreme Court nominee Amy Coney Barrett nuts.
No, turtleneck, to summarize, everyone is stupid? No. Just because you have stupid beliefs, that doesn't mean you're fully stupid, okay? If, again, everybody has stupid beliefs. I guess, like, you could call somebody completely stupid if most of their beliefs are stupid. But just because you have some stupid beliefs, that doesn't mean you're stupid. That's not how I define somebody as stupid. Because if that's how you define somebody as stupid, then everybody is stupid. I think, like, you have to have almost everything you believe in has to be stupid for me to label you as a stupid person. Which is, again, not, yeah. Sick Boy Meme gave me $2 super chat saying your point is bad. She has an amazing track record. She's an idiot if she believes... Okay, first of all, I don't agree with that. But even if she did, she's still an idiot for believing in Catholic dogma. You guys cannot... You guys don't listen, do you? Right? First of all, even if she does have an amazing track record, which that's going to be a different live stream. We actually did a live stream on this. We went through her track record with a constitutional lawyer on the Secular Jihadist podcast. So just search for that. Andrew Seidel on Secular Jihadist. So no, she doesn't have an amazing track record. But even if she does have an amazing track record, that doesn't contradict that her belief in the Catholic dogma is nutty. You guys, are you serious? Like, is this like so hard for you guys to comprehend? I mean, thank you for the super chat, but how hard is it for you guys to see that these views are not mutually exclusive? I mean, you're wrong. She doesn't have a good track record, but let's say she did. I'm going to give that to you. Okay, fine. She has a great track record. The cult that she belongs to is nutty, and her views on the Catholic dogma is nutty. It's moronic. She has moronic views. And now you see another super chat. Thank you for the super chat. We have a separation of church and state there. I don't know what that's got to do with anything I'm saying right now. Her views are moronic. She has moronic views. That does not contradict any of this. We'll get to that. Okay.
And our arguing that Senate Democrats should make an issue of her Catholic faith. Chuck Schumer said Democrats won't make Barrett's religion an issue, but
They should. They should make it an issue. If you have views that could influence the decision-making process at in such a powerful position, then I'm sorry, your religion, it matters. Don't tell me. But yeah, thank you again for the super chat. Even though you're wrong. By the way, so I know some of you are gonna say like, oh, these people are not gonna let their views, these people are not gonna let their views influence their behavior, blah blah blah. Separation of church and state. You're an idiot, okay? If you think like that, I'm sorry, you're stupid, okay? Every single one of these judges who have said that their religious views are not gonna affect the way they make decisions. If you look at their track record, you can see that this definitely has let them, whether they're, left-leaning or right-leaning, religious or not religious, how religious they are. If you look at the trend, yes, you could we could show the exceptions, but even these judges, the highest position, the highest position in the justice system in the United States, the people that are so educated and they're supposed to be so objective about the way that they come up with their decisions, if you look at the trend, even if you put the exceptions aside, even if you could point to exceptions, but if you look at the general trend, you could see like, nope, it's very consistent with what you would expect, given their religious dogma and whether you find them right leaning or left leaning. So this delusion that you guys have that they're going to be able to put their religious views aside is moronic. This person is giving me super chats to call me dumb. And wait, you are talking about religion and work ethic, you dumb? You dumb? Is that what you're saying? Thank you for shouting. Thank you for the super chat. Why are you giving me money if you hate everything I'm saying? Thank you so much, Sick Boy Meme, for the super chat. I don't know. I don't know what your point is here. You are talking about religion and work ethic. You dumb. I don't understand what you're saying, but thank you for the super chat. All right, let's continue.
But they should, because being nuts is relevant, Maher said in a monologue on Real Time.
Yeah, they should.
After hearing this week, the Senate Judiciary Committee set October 22nd.
Oh, you want to support me? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Even though you disagree with me, you want to support me? Thank you. That's very nice. Very tolerant of you.
The Senate Judiciary Committee set October 22nd for its vote to recommend Barr's nomination to the full Senate, with a final confirmation vote by month's end. Maher began his monologue by mocking threats from Democrats to pack the Supreme Court, saying it's already packed with Catholics.
Look at this. Sarah saying her track record is crap, by the way, even without religion, LOL. She judged a workplace was not racially hostile to a man whose supervisor called him the N-word. Even Kavanaugh disagrees. Fact check it. Yeah, her track record is actually really bad. But I was basically what I was saying is that even if you consider her track record is good, that doesn't contradict the points I was making earlier.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Wait, you don't know what Temple is saying? I don't know what you're trying to say. Look at this. Maybe Temple is a moron.
With Catholics, I don't. Threats from Democrats to pack the Supreme Court, saying it's already packed with Catholics.
Yeah, so Bill Maher is making a great point, right? So a lot of conservatives are trying to fearmonger and say like, oh my God, if Democrats win, they're going to pack the Supreme Court. And Bill Maher is like, yeah, it's already packed with Catholics. Yeah, what's up with the Catholics? And why is the Supreme Court why does it have so many Catholics? And Bill Maher is like, this is not representative of the United States people. United States people are not mostly Catholic. Why is it all of a sudden being run? Why is what is constitutional and not constitutional is being decided by mostly Catholics. Like, this is like Catholic domination over people. And people are like, oh, the being Catholic doesn't matter. How could it not matter? Of course their ideology is influencing the decision-making process. This is like, where are the atheists on the Supreme Court?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
How do you not know? Look at Dimple is looking at the camera. You don't know because you don't know what he's trying to say because you're an idiot. You guys keep fear-mongering about them packing the Supreme Court, and yet your religious dogma is overrepresented in the Supreme Court. How come you're not concerned about that? You're concerned about the fact. Okay, so you guys saying these people's ideology is not going to impact the way they make decisions. Then why are you worried about the Democrats packing the Supreme Court? You know, you're a hypocrite. Okay, Temple looking at the camera. You don't understand what he's trying to say? He's trying to say that you're a hypocrite! That's what he's trying to say.
Are you for or against it?
He's calling out the hypocrisy. What do you mean?
Roberts, Thomas, Alito, Kavanaugh, Sotomayor, and Gorsuch, who I count as Catholic because he was raised Catholic and is now an Episcopalian, which is just a Catholic who flunked Latin, Maher joked. And once, when Mitch McConnell and company are done FedExing Amy Coney Barrett to the bench, 7 of the 9 justices will be Catholics, he continued.
That's insane. 7 out of the 9 is Catholic. What the hell is up with that? The Catholic dogma has too much of an influence over American people right now. I mean, think about it. And the people who are deciding who gets to have what rights, women rights, gay rights, trans rights, the vast majority of them are Catholic. How is that not insane? How is the United States, how is that a healthy society? How is that democratic? That's not representative of American people. How is that not, how did you guys let this happen? Like, obviously there's a flaw in the system.
2 other sitting justices, Stephen Breyer and Elena Kagan, are Jewish, as was late Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, whose vacated seat Barrett would fill. Maher, in childhood, was raised as a Catholic by his Catholic father and Jewish mother, and now identifies as atheist. In his monologue, he argued that atheists are the fastest growing denomination in the country and should be represented on the Supreme Court. We are 26% of the country. Where's our voice in the Supreme Court, Maher said of atheists?
Yeah, exactly. We're 26% of the country. Not a single not a single representative in the highest court in the land. And very, very low representation in almost anywhere else in the government, United States government.
Atheists. And atheists actually make better judges because they don't have to work to separate church and state. We're not torn between rational decision-making and...
Look at Mississippi Pitbull. He's such a moron. He's calling us woke bitches. This channel. God damn, Mississippi, you're such a moron. I'm sorry. You're calling this channel, the channel that goes after woke dogma. You're calling us woke bitches. This is why, right-wing idiots are just as bad as left-wing idiots, okay? Because the left-wing idiots, they see everything you don't like, and they call you far right. And the right-leaning idiots are exactly the same. The right-leaning idiots, every time you say something they don't disagree with, they call you woke. So the right-leaning idiots, they call you woke as soon as you disagree with them. And the woke left-leaning idiots, they call you far right every time you disagree with them. They're basically the same. You have idiots on all sides.
And what is in the old book of Jewish fairy tales, he added. Maher laid into Barrett...
What was this?
Torn between rational decision-making and what is in the old book of Jewish fairy tales, he added. Maher laid into Barrett for her Catholic beliefs and anti-abortion convictions, saying, she's been groomed since birth to overturn Roe versus Wade.
Yeah, that's her entire purpose. That's her entire purpose. That's why she's there for.
She's like the Terminator, a robot programmed to fulfill one task, except she wasn't sent from the future. She was sent from the past. His harsh attacks drew backlash from Barrett's supporters.
That's actually pretty funny.
Who accused him of crossing the line in his criticisms. Bill Maher is calling ACB an effing...
Okay, so this is a tweet by Susanna saying Bill Maher is calling ACB an effing nut. How about all the rude and nasty things these Democrats said about her adoption, her face, her clothing? Yeah, those are not the same thing. Like, this is whataboutism. Obviously, the people who criticize ACB's adoption, her face, her clothing, they're wrong. But she's doing whataboutism. She's like, oh, you're criticizing for this? What about the Democrats? What about them? They're wrong. They're wrong for criticizing her for her clothing and her face and her adoption.
Not.
Actually, we called it out as well. We made a video calling out the people who were criticizing her for her adoption. So there. Look at this. Look at this idiot. You're cool with... I'm not going to read it because YouTube doesn't like it, as long as it's Democrat, correct? This is and this person is calling us morons. This person is calling us morons. This is their takes. This is their takes. This is their comeback against what we're saying. God damn it. It's so amazing how people who are so confident that they're right, they end up being the biggest morons out there.
How about all the rude and nasty things?
Look at this. They're doing whataboutism and they can't even tell it. They can't even tell that they're doing such obvious whataboutism, Susanna.
Democrats said about her adoption, her face, her clothing. The hate of the left has been literally everywhere these past couple of weeks. If you cannot see it, you have to be willfully ignorant.
Look at this. Oh, look at Tim Pool's going to clap.
Let me just stop.
No, look at this. Look at how stupid these people are. Like, oh, you think this is wrong? What about this? Like, you literally have to say, it wouldn't be more obvious. The only way that this could be, oh no, here, look, how about? Look at this. It says, how about? Like, they cannot even, there's the self-awareness, man. Like, these people have no idea how to criticize. They do such obvious whataboutism, and they can't even tell how stupid they are.
Up and ask a question. Why is it that we've gone from pro-life with exceptions and pro-choice with exceptions to pro-life with exceptions and literally no restrictions?
Well, because it makes sense.
I've had many...
This is another fallacy. You think the people who think like somewhere in the middle must be the right answer. No, sometimes the right answer is completely on one side. Okay, just like, why is it that we're going to extreme on this answer rather than coming up with the answer that is somewhere in between? Well, maybe because it's the right answer. Have you considered that?
Conversations about abortion with many conservatives, notably on the Glenn Beck podcast a year ago, maybe it was a year ago, and it was interesting. Typically, when I talk to conservatives, there are exceptions for abortion. It's usually just not to be used as a contraceptive, meaning if there is a medical reason, if there is, I think medical reason is the easiest way to explain it. And I think some conservatives have even said in the events of rape and incest. I don't agree with that. But I do consider myself to be pro-choice, but there's restrictions. What is it, safe, legal, and rare? At a certain point, I don't think you can do it with exceptions. So let me clarify my position. If there is an instance where in the third trimester, serious health consequences to the life of the baby or the mother, then I think that's up to the doctor. As contraception, I hate in all forms, 100%.
What the hell? Why?
But I don't believe, if no reason is given, that the state has the authority to mandate a person provide their body, their blood to another person. So it's a very difficult position. I don't want to get...
Okay, guys, the only right position is that fetus lives don't matter. Get rid of it whenever you want. Fetus lives don't matter. Hashtag fetus lives don't matter. Get rid of it whenever you want. It doesn't matter. They're not self-aware. You don't have to worry about fetuses. That's the only right answer.
Into too much on this because I know it is contentious. But here's the point I'm trying to make. I've had conversations with conservatives about this and pro-life individuals, and they tell me I'm wrong and they argue with me. And I think that's fine. Let's have that conversation. But how did we go from a country that's pro-life with some exceptions?
Guys, do hashtag fetus lives don't matter. Fetus lives. Hashtag, make that a thing. Hashtag fetus lives don't matter.
Medical, for instance, and pro-choice, to literally now the left is saying straight up, no restrictions, whenever they want.
Yeah.
There's nothing in this bill. You can just do it.
Yeah, good. Great. Fetus lives don't matter. Do whatever, whenever you want.
That to me is crazy. And
you're crazy.
So that says to me that ACB is not the extremist. Amy Coney Barrett's not the extremist. Bill Maher and the rest of them are going too far left. Check this out. Here we go.
Look at this. Look at this other comment. The forgotten man saying, yes, Bill being nuts is relevant. That's why no one really listens to you, homie. Are you sure? The forgotten man? The forgotten man, you are the forgotten man. Bill is not the forgotten man. Bill is actually has more views than you could ever dream of, man. Like one of the look, people say that. Let me actually check this here. That's why. Look at this. He's saying that's why no one really listens to you, homie. Okay, let's check that. This video got almost 1 million views, and this is only the YouTube version of it. It was also on TV. Look at this comment. That's why no one really listens to you, homie. 1 million views. Yeah. Only at least 1 million people. At least. The forgotten man. These people, again, look at the comebacks. These are the comebacks people have. This is how stupid people are. Look at Zach. Zach on Facebook is also not very smart. Saying fetuses aren't self-aware, question mark. Well, it is believed that many can feel pain at least, Armin. Zach, do you know what self-awareness means? Self-awareness and feeling of pain are two separate things. Okay? A fish can feel pain, but a fish is not self-aware. Maybe go look at what self-awareness means before you say something like that.
I now nuts? Does this mean that Bill Maher is going to be voting for Donald Trump? Because newsflash, Joe Biden is a Catholic.
Again, you get Chris, you're also an idiot. So Chris is saying, am I now nuts? Does this mean that Bill Maher is going to be voting for Donald Trump? Because newsflash, Joe Biden is a Catholic. Are you God damn it. Chris is a moron as well. Okay? You compared it to... okay, so would Joe Biden be better if he was not stupid enough to believe in the Catholic dogma? Of course it would be better. Of course it would be better. But then you compare Joe Biden with Trump. Who's the nuttier one? Who's the nuttier one? Of course it's Donald Trump. You guys cannot, this is black and white thinking. If you think that the Catholic doctrine and believing in it is nutty, what does that mean now? That is like anybody who believes in it is like the worst thing ever? No, of course you put that as a factor, you evaluate that, and you compare it to many other things. Again, Biden doesn't really take the Catholic doctrine as seriously as somebody like Amy. How simple this is. How can people not get this? Would it have been an improvement if he didn't take it seriously at all? Of course it would have been. But are you going to completely dismiss a person because they're somewhat nutty rather than completely nutty? No, you're going to be like, yeah, I'll take this some person that just is a little bit nutty over the person that is full on nutty. These people are nuts.
That I find particularly funny. Holly Green.
Yeah, because you're an idiot, Tim. Tim Pool, because you're a moron.
Green says, Bill Maher, you're a disgusting person. ACB confirmation, calling ACB is a effing nut.
Wait, hey, aren't these people are hypocrites? Well, why do you think he's a disgusting person? Do you think he has nutty views? Then you guys are doing the same thing.
Honestly, I think he went too far in calling her a nut. I really do not like that.
Really do not like what Bill Maher... Like, why did he think it went too far? He's just calling a spade a spade.
I grew up Catholic. Briefly, I'm not a fan of the church. I'm not a fan of organized religion.
Yeah, because they're nutty.
But I'm a fan of religious freedom and respecting people's worldviews.
There it is, people. There it is. Look at this. This is the moronic take that most people have in the comment section. Look at it in the comment section. When you call religious stupid, people come like, don't, no, that's going too far. That's going too far. You're calling religion stupid. I'm a fan of religious freedom. What does one have to do with the other? If I call religion stupid, does that mean that I'm not in favor of religious freedom? Newsflash, you're free to be an idiot. Nobody's arguing that you shouldn't have religious freedom. Nobody's arguing that you shouldn't be free to be a moron. You get to be a moron. Nobody is making that illegal. Us calling it out as moronic does not violate anyone's freedom of religion.
But I'm a fan of religious freedom and respecting people's worldviews.
Respecting people's worldviews. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Do you want to take that? Do you want to look at? Do you know where I could take that? Do you know what that's going to lead to? You want to respect people's worldviews? Are you sure? But are you sure? What about the Taliban's worldviews? Do you want to respect that? Not the Taliban worldviews? Okay, then there's some criteria about the views you respect? Okay, then what's the criteria? Oh, okay, so now we're okay with having criteria over what views we respect. Either you respect all views, or all worldviews, or you have a criteria. And if you have a criteria, then what's wrong with other people having a criteria over which worldviews they respect? You see where that goes? You see how you're a moron, Temple?
I had this conversation last night when we were on the IRL podcast, and I said something. Let me explain. I believe in free speech.
I believe in free speech. These people, you call their ideas nutty, and they talk about free speech. They think they think like you call them nutty, and all of a sudden, their lips get sealed. They can't talk anymore. They're like, oh, my freedom of speech was violated because you called my views nutty. And this from a person that has an entire channel dedicated to calling out people's ideas that they doesn't like. Wait, what happened to their free speech, hey? Simple. Like you're calling Bill Maher. Oh, look at this. You're calling out Bill Maher. You disagree with Bill Maher here. So what's happening? What happened to Bill Maher's free speech?
I do not believe all speech is good. I believe some speech is really bad. I just don't trust anybody to be the arbiter of what speech is right or wrong.
Again, these people don't understand free speech. Okay, then if you believe in free speech, then other people get to call your ideas nutty. That's also part of free speech.
So I'd rather just have free speech for everybody.
Yeah, and people calling people calling you a moron, that doesn't violate your free speech. What does this got to do with Bill Maher calling somebody a nut?
The same is true for religion. I'm not a fan of organized religion, and I myself am not into any organized religion or theistic dogma or anything like that. Though I don't consider myself an atheist, I do believe in God.
That's because you're a moron.
I think there's probably, there are many people who think they know, and I don't trust any of them to be in charge because you get one religion lording over another, and then I just don't want to have that happen, which means
it has nothing to do with Bill Maher calling somebody some ideas or not. Nothing to do. Literally has nothing to do. And look at this. This is a guy with 1 million subscribers. He's supposed to be like a warrior of free speech, and he doesn't even understand the basic. He has the less than basic understanding of what free speech is. He doesn't even some of the dumbest people have gotten this point, and Temple with 1 million subscribers and 200,000 views on this one video, and all of these idiots who liking this and subscribe to him, they look at how many idiots exist in the world. This is their free speech champion, somebody who doesn't understand what free speech even means. Amazing.
means. I have to accept that I may disagree with someone and not see the world the way they do, but I have to respect their right to practice their religion.
Nobody is arguing otherwise. You moron. You goddamn moron. Nobody's saying that. Did Bill Maher say like, hey, let's make like, oh yeah, shut down the Catholic churches. Let them find the Catholics. Don't let them pray. Don't let them express their dogma. Don't let them preach their Bible. Did that happen, Temple? Did anybody say that?
And be who they are. Bill Maher, in my opinion, has developed some kind of partisan derangement syndrome. Trump derangement.
That's what they keep like. Yeah, they have no points. They just have to label things like they come up with funny names and they think they're smart.
Syndrome. Yes, he has that. We understand that. That's where
derangement syndrome.
We understand that. That's where people are just irrationally angry with the
Hold on. Let's go back. What does he call it?
Syndrome. Trump derangement syndrome. Yes, he has that. We understand that. That's where people are just irrationally angry with the president. But there's something else. And that's why I brought up the pro-life versus pro-choice.
Irrationally angry with the president. The guy that funded Saudi Arabia to drop bombs on civilians and on ports and schools and hospitals, cutting out the only way for them to get food and medicine from a population that was already suffering from extreme hunger, from a country that was already struck by disease, starving children to death as a weapon of war. Somebody who funded that, yeah, we're just irrationally angry at Trump. There's no way that we have any points for why that guy is like, war criminal. There's no way. If you don't like him, then you just have Trump derangement syndrome. Like, obviously, you don't have any valid points against him.
Choice stuff like what's her face, Michelle Wolf, when she was like, everybody get abortions. It's like, that's crazy,
You're crazy. Wait, anybody who wants to get abortion should be able to get abortion. How is that crazy?
That's partisan derangement syndrome.
Oh yeah, everybody who disagrees with me has partisan derangement syndrome.
The Republicans are bad. Therefore, everything they believe, I believe the opposite.
That's what you're doing. God damn it, it's self-awareness.
And that's what I think comes if Donald Trump loses. I don't think there's a scenario where Trump loses and then all of a sudden everything goes back to normal. You would be mistaken.
The sky will fall. It will rain acid. There will be earthquakes. The fabric of the society will completely turn itself. There will be civil war. There will be blood flowing in the streets if Trump loses.
If you thought that was the case, it won't be. It will not. It's not coming back. We are not going to the days of old. The internet is here. Social media is here. The changes are here, and you cannot stop them. What you can do is, by voting for Biden, putting Biden in office, empowering the establishment at a time when they keep chasing after Twitterati. So those are the woke leftists.
Hey, guess what? My Twitter account keeps getting suspended because of right-wing loons that are coming after me, not left-wing loons.
And they're going to enact fringe, insane, politics. And then partisan derangement syndrome will result in the Democrats saying, no matter what the Republicans say, we must hate. Take a look at the metrics. What do you get? Republicans have been negotiating with Democrats. Democrats have not been negotiating with Republicans. This is a tendency. You can look up the data from Pew. I've shown the chart several times.
Wait, what?
Democrats have not been negotiating with Republicans. This is a tendency.
Because they have positions that shouldn't be negotiated with.
You can look up the data from Pew. I've shown the chart several times. Republicans are more likely to. The Democrats are less likely to. What happens? The left will say something like war is bad. The Republicans will say, okay, fine, war is bad. No, war is good.
Oh my God, this guy. This from a guy who supports Trump, the guy that increased funding for a war that is responsible for the greatest humanitarian crisis of our time. Well, before China got involved with their Muslim population.
That's partisan derangement syndrome.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot, Tim. You're a goddamn moron. Everything you say is completely biased in favor of conservatives, and you saying like you're not a conservative, and then you saying others are being partisan. I mean, look at this guy's videos. Everything he says is biased in favor of conservatives because he knows his audience. He knows his demographic. and then he goes and says like, "Oh, partisan derangement syndrome."
Bill Maher will say, "You're Catholic, you're a nut." That's it.
Yeah, you have nutty views. Not fully, completely. You might have some other good views, but on that aspect, you're a nut. I'm sorry. That's accurate. That's accurate.
A much more extreme position than I've heard him take in the past. I could be wrong. I know he's been atheist for a long time. He made that documentary about it. But in the documentary, he was respectful to the people he was meeting. Now
You could be nice to people. Okay, Tim. Simple. People could be morons, and you could be nice to them. But you could still believe that they're morons, and you could still believe that they have moronic takes, and you could still be nice to them. See how that works? If I had to be an a-hole to anybody, to everybody that had a moronic take on anything, then I would have to be moron to. They have to be like, they have to be an a-hole to everybody, including myself. Everybody has moronic takes. Everybody has moronic takes on something. You don't have to stop. You don't have to hold back from calling it out. That doesn't mean you can't be friendly to people. That doesn't mean you can't be kind to people. And yet, any religious view is a moronic take, and you could call it out.
Now he's not. Now he's saying you're a nut if you believe in these religions.
Yeah. No, that doesn't contradict you being kind to people.
I'll tell you what, man. You make up 26% of this country, substantial portion, large and fastest growing group of people in terms of religion. Is this how Bill Maher always felt? And he's just saying this now because he feels comfortable because the numbers are growing? Or is he being...
No, he was always a rebel. He was always a contrarian.
radicalized like many other people and
No, what the hell are you talking about? He was saying this before it was popular. He normalized this stuff. He said this when it was difficult to say these things. He made it easier for the rest of us. He doesn't say things because it's safe. In fact, Bill Maher has a lot of moronic takes that has got him into a lot of trouble, and he says it anyways. He has some really good takes that are unpopular, and he has some moronic takes that are unpopular. But it doesn't seem like he's giving in to, like he's not the type of person that is afraid to highlight the things that he thinks just because it's popular. Again, this atheistic stuff, he was saying it way before, even before the new atheist movement, he was saying these things. When it was the most difficult. So yeah, that's such a wrong. Temple? That's such a wrong take. Oh, do you think Bill Maher is saying this now because he has the numbers on his side? Are you serious? You're talking about the guy that was the earliest in normalizing atheism in the United States, when it was the most difficult to say these things in the United States. Before Dawkins, before Sam Harris, before Hitchens became very popular, he was doing this stuff.
becoming just a hateful individual. I seem to recall Bill Maher saying he was going to tone things down because he was worried about how close we were to civil war. Bill Maher said it. So why the hate? I don't know, man. I'm not into it. I'm not. Elections have consequences. Go vote. And if Trump loses and the Republicans don't win, well, then there you go.
The sky will fall. It would be the end of civilization as we know it.
Consequences. That's Trump. I'll leave it there.
Yeah, like this. Okay, maybe... So this is the video by Bill Maher. It's actually really funny, but we already went over an hour, so I'm not going to review it. Let me know if you want me to review it in another live stream, but go look it up. It's pretty good, actually. Bill Maher saying, new rule, nut pick. Yeah, this is like 7 minutes of one of his best. Okay, this video by Bill Maher was one of his best. It was really, really worth watching. So go check it out. Anyways, I'm gonna end this here. Let me see what else, if there's anything. All right, okay, guys. I'm gonna go getting ready for guys. We do a lot of live streams on this channel. So if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Or if you're watching us on Facebook, hop over to Atheist Republic's YouTube channel. Subscribe to us over there. If you're on Twitch, link to our Twitch is in the description. Oh, by the way, if you're watching this on Facebook, you could see the link to our YouTube channel in the description as well. Yeah, subscribe. We do a lot of live streams on this channel, and you get to participate in the discussions. Make sure if you want me to see your comments, you tag Atheist Republic, okay? No king, no pope. Where else? What else? Jesus is fake. Anything else? This is the first time in a long time seeing live streaming from you, Armin. Oh yeah, well, if you want to see more live streams, hop over to YouTube. Come on YouTube and subscribe to us on YouTube as well. Link to our YouTube is in the description. Anyways, thank you guys. If you're not subscribed, then you're the scum of the you're worthless, you're scum. But I'm joking. But if you are, no, I'm not joking, I'm serious. But if you are subscribed, I love you, I adore you, you're the best, and make sure you could even be better by hitting the notification bell. But yeah, screw you if you're not subscribed. I hate your guts, you worthless piece of crap. But you could change that. You could just switch to being subscribed, and then all of a sudden you go from being a worthless piece of crap to somebody that I love and adore and celebrate, and you are the best because you're subscribed to this channel. So just change that right away. It's very easy. You hit the subscribe button on YouTube, and you could change that. You could just make a big major change in your life, okay? Subscribe. All right. Hit the bell button as well, okay?